What happens when someone forgets where their true strength comes from? Stay with us to hear the powerful story of Samson, a man with amazing strength, and how he learned an important lesson about trusting God. Samson was a judge in Israel and was known for his incredible strength. God had chosen him to help save the Israelites from their enemies, the Philistines. But Samson's strength wasn't from his muscles. It came from God. Samson had a special vow with God. As part of this vow, he was never to cut his hair. This was a sign of his dedication to God, and as long as his hair remained uncut, he would have great strength. One day, Samson met a woman named Delilah. She lived in the land of the Philistines, and the Philistine leaders came to her with a plan. They said, "Find out the secret of Samson's strength so we can overpower him. We'll pay you a lot of money." Delilah agreed and began asking Samson about his strength. "Tell me the secret of your great strength," she said, pretending to care for him. At first, Samson didn't tell her the truth. "If someone ties me with 7 fresh bowstrings, I'll lose my strength," he said. But when Delilah tied him with bowstrings, Samson snapped them like threads. Delilah tried again. "Tell me the secret of your strength," she pleaded. This time, Samson said, "If I'm tied with new ropes, I'll lose my strength." But when Delilah tied him with new ropes, Samson broke free easily. Delilah kept asking, and Samson kept tricking her. Finally, Delilah said, "If you really love me, you'll tell me the truth." She kept asking until Samson became so tired of her nagging that he gave in. "My strength comes from my hair," Samson admitted. "If my hair is cut, I will lose my strength." Delilah knew Samson had finally told the truth. While he was sleeping, she called a man to shave off his hair. When Samson woke up, he didn't realize his strength was gone. The Philistines captured him, blinded him, and took him to prison. They made him grind grain in a mill, a job meant for slaves. While Samson was in prison, his hair began to grow again. One day, the Philistines held a big celebration in their temple, worshiping their god Dagon and mocking Samson. They brought Samson out to make fun of him. Samson stood between 2 large pillars of the temple. He prayed, "Lord God, remember me. Please give me strength just one more time so I can defeat the Philistines." God heard Samson's prayer. With all his might, Samson pushed against the pillars, and the temple came crashing down, destroying the Philistines inside. Samson gave his life to fulfill God's purpose. Questions to think about. Why do you think Samson forgot to trust God and told Delilah his secret? How did Samson show faith in God at the end of the story? What can we learn about relying on God for strength in our own lives? Lessons from the story. True strength comes from God. Samson's strength wasn't from himself, it was a gift from God. Be careful who you trust. Samson trusted Delilah, but she wasn't looking out for his good. God forgives and restores. Even after Samson made mistakes, God heard his prayer and gave him strength again. When you feel weak or make mistakes, remember Samson's story. Trust God, and He will give you the strength you need. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more Bible-based stories.